to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for an Aries. Just a few things to keep in mind, Aries Nation, as you listen to this reading. Aries, this reading is general, so this automatically means that not every single thing mentioned in this reading may actually be a match to your story. In fact, you might find some things in this reading that are not related to you at all. Those are the things that I invite you to throw by the wayside. If it doesn't apply to you, let it go. Even though, Aries Nation, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, understand that not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be important to give this reading a chance to play out. Some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. This happens to not be your reading. I encourage you to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. Above all else though, Aries Nation, please don't make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on what you hear from a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Lastly, Aries Nation, this reading is guaranteed going to go over some topics that you might feel are sensitive. If that's not your thing, you might be better off clicking off this reading. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to roll with me, Aries Nation, let's dive right into the reading. Let's see what might be playing out for you over the next 7 days. No channel messages this week, or this time, Aries Nation. Let's get into it. Aries Nation, Holy Spirit, show me what's going on with the Aries. Ooh, Aries. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You got a rat here. Maybe somebody views the other one as a rat. Maybe somebody ratted somebody out. We're gonna see what this is about, Aries Nation. What's going? You are not a part of my plan. I am not coming back. All right. I think you left an exclamation mark on something, Aries Nation. I think it's because somebody lied. Somebody lied on you. Possibly that might be the rat in the situation. Maybe someone lied to you. I think that there is someone that wants to tell you so many things. The only way to have a friend is to be one. For some of you, this may have something to do with a friendship. Okay, so somebody made a mistake. Capricorn and Gemini are what come to mind for me in your reading, Aries. That might be somebody that you're dealing with. Yeah, postponement. I think that maybe it's been a while since you've seen or heard from someone. Yeah, I see that. Fighting. Maybe you've been fighting with someone. Maybe that was your last interaction with somebody. Maybe, you know, things ended off on maybe a sad note between you and someone. Aries, there's a Leo involved. Definitely strong fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Now we see what's going on. You got a lot going on here, Aries. Goodness gracious. A lot going on. I think I see somebody who is an alcoholic. I see somebody doing magic on you. Didn't I say Gemini? The twins. Maybe you have twins in your situation. This might be your twin flame. I say flame. That's interesting. Somebody's lighting candles on you. Aries, you got a Virgo that shows up in your reading. You got a third party situation. You got some type of spiritual warfare going on. I think you might even have a legal situation, and you might even have a situation where someone might be going through some type of mental health crisis, I feel. Aries, let's see what's going on. You got some discrimination as well in the background of your situation. All right. Yeah, you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Gemini for sure. Clarity. I think this is what somebody is looking for. All right. It's clear. Somebody is lighting candles on you. I promise you I don't want to start the reading off like this. The resurrection. That's here for two reasons. I think somebody's coming back, Aries. I also feel like you could have lost someone. Somebody could have passed away, and maybe you're heartbroken over this. You're feeling very sorrowful over someone's passing, and maybe this person kind of pops up back into your energy, Aries Nation. What's going on for Aries? Acceptance. Past lives. Guardian angel. Yeah, thank you, spirit guides. I did say somebody passed away. You got a deceased loved one that is watching over you, Aries Nation. Past lives. And I say twin. This might be your twin flame. Aries, let's see what's going on. I did mention that some of you have a third party situation. This might be the reason, okay? This might have been what they lied to you about the fact that they had somebody on the side. It seems like there's someone in this situation that might be happy to see you feeling hurt about something, about a third party situation here. Some of you have kids, or some of you are having issues with your children. What's going on with Aries? Yeah, I see an end of a relationship. So it looks like after maybe you've had some type of incident with someone, it looks like maybe somebody has decided that they're not coming back. Somebody is painting the picture that this is over for sure this time. It seems like someone is very sure of that. That may have been the energy that someone left off on in this situation, Aries. Yeah, demon. I think this card is here for several reasons. Well, I'll say 2 reasons. I did say someone's doing work on you. And I will say that maybe this is how somebody was acting. A demon, a rat. It seems like somebody may have really been showing you their dark side, Aries Nation. And it really seems like someone is really hurt and upset about the way that things left off between you and this person. Crossing energy is let peace prevail. So maybe after the things that have occurred, Aries Nation, maybe you got peace here twice. I think someone would like to come and make peace with you about something. It looks like someone in this scenario was left feeling heartbroken. The other one might be feeling sorrowful, while the other one is accepting the situation the way that it is. For some of you, this may have something to do with a DV situation. You might have, somebody may have put their hands on you, Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. And I'm trying to see what the issue is. It looks like somebody's going to be reaching out to you, but it seems like there's an issue with someone opening their heart after what has occurred. There's been a delay in communication. Maybe you have not been able to get in touch with this person, or maybe they flat out blocked you, or you blocked them. For some of you, this might, if this is a romantic relationship, well, either way, even if it's not a romantic situation, I think that this is a soulmate of yours. This might be someone that you've known in a past life. And maybe this is the reason for this tight bond that you have with this person. It looks like you guys are ignoring each other. You don't talk to this person anymore. And I'm trying to see somebody. Okay, what's going on with this situation? Holy Spirit, tell me more. Looks like somebody was defensive. Somebody feels that they're right in the situation. Actually, both of you might be feeling that way. Somebody might feel like you're being really firm about this decision. Oh, they lied to you about something, Aries, or you lied to someone. They feel like you're not budging. You're not budging, they're not budging. Yeah, they feel like you're being very firm about a decision. I think both sides are. Like I said, it seems like both of you might feel like you're right. And it seems like maybe in the moment, someone feels that the other one refused to listen to their point of view. They feel like maybe you brushed them off about something that they were trying to say that they may have felt was very important in the moment. And maybe there was some back and forth that may have gone on between you and this person. And it could have been some intense back and forth text messages. It seems like you already know that this person was being dishonest with you about something, Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. Somebody, like I said, you take a look here. Somebody is feeling very hurt, very emotional over this situation. This is no doubt a third party, just as we talked about. For some of you in this situation, somebody might have some type of an addiction. Somebody feels that the other one is just very critical. They feel heavily judged and scrutinized by this person. And I think right now trust has been broken. And I think for some of you, Aries Nation, it might be really hard for you to... Somebody feels like it's very difficult for trust to be gained back after the things that have happened here. It seems like this is a toxic relationship. For some of you, there could have been a misunderstanding. But for others of you, no, this was just flat out disrespect. And I think somebody is really in need of a really good cry. And somebody has decided to not talk anymore because the relationship has just become very complicated. So for right now, it seems like this person is, again, ignoring communication, ignoring your calls, ignoring your text messages, because it does seem like somebody has reached out in some instances. For others of you, I don't think someone's not wanting to talk right now because of how hurt they are. This, you see, you got a rat here. Somebody feels heavily betrayed, feels grieved, feels disappointed over the way that something played out. And I think somebody is maybe afraid to really take a chance to come in, clear things up with you. Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. Yeah, see, it seems like somebody may have said something, and whatever someone said may have humiliated the other person. And somebody may feel as though they were humiliated in front of other people. And it seems like somebody has maybe possibly a superiority complex. One of you may see the other one that way. Or it could have just been an isolated incident, an isolated situation. Maybe this person doesn't act this way all the time. But it seems like that might be the case in someone's perspective. So the only way to have a friend is to be one. For some of you, this may have something to do with a friendship. It just seems like maybe you want to talk to someone, you want to get in touch with them. Something has been delayed here. Or someone has deliberately decided to delay something here. Got a card here that says hello again. There's some type of cycle that you keep chasing with this person. So maybe this is like an on again, off again type of relationship. It looks like there's someone that's coming to see you, Aries Nation. Somebody might be thinking about returning home. For some of you, this may have something to do with a relationship with your kids. Maybe you and your kid got into it over something, over some type of deception. Aries Nation acted like they were your ally, or maybe you felt like they were and they lied to you about something. Yeah, defense. Somebody is very defensive. I also feel like you have a legal situation, and we're going to look at that in a minute, Aries Nation. Yeah. Somebody wants to reconnect with you. Somebody wants to gain your trust. You definitely have a Cancerian here. Like, hands down. For some of you, you have Cancer in your chart, or you're dealing straight, well, you're dealing with a Cancer. You got Queen of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Strongly get Cancer and Scorpio, though. Yeah, you got a fire sign here. That might be you, Aries. What's really going on? Yeah, instigation. All right. So was there somebody instigating something here? Maybe there's somebody, it feels like there's a third person here. For some of you, I did mention a third party. If this is like a romantic situation, but if this was a friendship, it seems like somebody is the instigator, and it seems like it would be this individual here that looks really pleased that you're hurt. Somebody's instigating something, lying on somebody. That's what I mean. Somebody is a rat in your situation. Or like I said, somebody that you might feel is a demon. You might see this person this way. I think, did I say somebody has an alcohol issue? Somebody is a raging alcoholic, I feel, and somebody acts completely different after they've had some alcohol. Yeah, somebody's a rat. All right, so let's see. Let's see what happens from here, Aries Nation. Somebody would like to get in touch with you, but maybe they feel like they can't reach you. Some of you, this is a family member. If I didn't say that and I wasn't clear about the fact that for some of you, this is a family member. Yeah, somebody feels ghosted. They definitely feel rejected by you. They feel like you don't want to have anything to do with them, Aries. Or cross-watcher. I think, honestly, somebody would like you to reconsider. Reconsider talking to them again. Reconsider seeing them again. There you are, Aries. It just seems like maybe you're not interested. I think like there was some type of invitation. Somebody give an invitation to something and somebody turned down an invitation. Did I say somebody's doing magic on you? Somebody is sending some negativity to your house. And I said we're going to get into that. We will. So this is more than one person. All right, Aries. Let's see where we go from here. Queen of Cups again. Somebody leave. Yeah, maybe you put somebody out after an argument that feels like there's a Taurus. Am I reading for Aries? Yeah, some of you, maybe it's your baby's mom that's not talking to you. Yeah, this looks like this is an apology, Aries. And I say this happens again and again. This person does this again and again. Somebody maybe trying to unalive themselves. Somebody has an issue with depression. Did I say that in the beginning? Somebody has mental health issues, possibly surrounding this situation. Yeah. It looks like somebody would like to maybe extend the olive branch here, give you a peace offering. But it seems like somebody is thinking about doing so, but maybe they haven't. Didn't I say some of you have been in like a DV situation? Somebody is violent. You see this card here. You see there's tears here. This is the star Aquarius. Somebody's really hurt about something. Maybe somebody put their hands on you, Aries, or cross-watcher. Yeah. For some of you, this involves an Aquarius. This is Aqua and Aries here. Some of you, somebody is a spiritualist. Somebody dabbles in witchcraft. I'll put it that way. Yeah, somebody's definitely a spiritualist. Somebody is doing magic on somebody that's not really bothering them. Trying to create some type of chaos. That might be the instigator. And that might be somebody that's bothering you at work. We're going to look at that in a minute, Aries. I'm just trying to see what this person is trying to do. I don't think they can get in touch with you for whatever reason. It looks like somebody has decided to, like I said, cut off communication. It looks like right now maybe you're healing from the situation. Maybe you just need some time to heal. And I think in the meantime, there's somebody that's pretending that they don't care. Like they don't care about you. Or you might be pretending. It's an act, it looks like. Somebody genuinely does care, Aries. But for right now, it just seems like somebody is so hurt and disappointed over the way that something played out that they just don't want to deal with this. Somebody might be choosing peace. Somebody might be writing you a message. Maybe online. Or might be texting you a message here. I did say that maybe you blocked them. You're seeing the situation accurately. We're going to see what that's about. I think it's about a lie. I think it's about somebody instigating. And it might be a family member, just as I spoke about not too long ago. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Somebody feels like you're being firm, you're being inflexible, you don't want to hear them out. And I think in turn somebody feels powerless to maybe get in touch with you. I'm trying to see if Aries, I think somebody is reaching out, or they already did, and somebody's ignoring the other person. So I'm not sure where this goes, and I'm not sure like how to find out what happens beyond this point. I think it'll just be up to you, Aries Nation, about what you do from here. Show me Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. Yeah, somebody does not feel appreciated. Somebody would like someone to show them appreciation for something. Somebody wants to feel appreciated. It's a friend for some of you, like as I stated before. And I think somebody is really thinking about the things that happened. And I think somebody in this situation feels misunderstood. Maybe, like I said before, in some instances, not everybody's story, but in some instances, this feels like this was nothing more than a miscommunication. Yeah, see, somebody is sitting in self-reflection about the situation. They're looking back and realizing, you know, they did play a part in this situation. And yeah, it looks like somebody decided to reject somebody because they're rejecting themselves. Maybe this is what you're healing from. I think somebody did feel loved by you, Aries Nation, and I think they want to feel that way again. I'm just trying to see what plays out. Are they going to say something? Are they going to break the ice, Aries? It just seems like it's going to take a while, Aries. It seems like somebody has put a wall up. They're not coming back. And I think somebody there might be some good things that's going on for someone. Maybe they want to share their good news. But I think the obstacle, like I said, is that somebody can't get in touch with the other one. Someone won't return the other one's phone calls. I definitely see someone's curious about you. Curiosity, a stranger. We'll look at that in a minute. All right. I think it's because they can't get in touch with you. Somebody is coming to your house. That's what this feels like. Somebody's coming back home. Somebody wants to come back home, but there's a delay. Patience and planning. Yeah, I think somebody's trying to figure out their life right now, Aries Nation. Because maybe they have a lot going on. Deception and envy, mental conflict. Yeah. Okay. Somebody that has some type of envy toward you, or you do. You might be envying someone. Okay. So I guess it just remains to be seen. Aries Nation, it just seems like right now somebody is deciding to stand their ground. They feel like they're better off maybe not saying anything, and it just seems like somebody is questioning someone's motives. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. And I think that it's the fact that somebody may have acted in a very questionable way. They lied, they deceived, and now somebody is realizing, okay, I see the situation the way that it truly is. I guess this is why I'm seeing this card that says acceptance. Somebody sees the situation for exactly what it is. Or this might have something to do with some friends that are around you, Aries Nation. There could be some friends that might be showing you their true colors, Aries Nation. And I think for some of you that might be where you're deciding, okay, I see what I need to see. I'm leaving the situation behind. For some of you, this is a friend of yours, or I don't know, a co-worker possibly. Somebody has some type of an issue with you, but I think it's for a reason. Let's see what's going on in some other area of your life. Conflict and defeat. Maybe that's something that's going on at work. Because it seems like for some of you, Aries Nation, the tension, if it's not at home, it's at work. And that's where this instigator is at work. Okay? Like I said, it is not a family member unless you work with family, possibly. Let's see what's going on at work. Let's see what's going on with your money, Aries Nation. Because it just seems like something really has you down. Some of you are waiting to hear back from a job. Yeah, it seems like some opportunities are coming through for you, Aries Nation. Yes. It's been a disruption. Because it really does seem like, Aries, you're trying to focus on something. And something comes in to break your focus. It seems like maybe, Aries Nation, maybe you feel like you missed out on some opportunities. It just seems like there's some type of obstacle that maybe you've hit as far as your work is concerned. Yeah, there we are. Ten of Swords. Some of you feel betrayed by your kids, or this is kids that feel betrayed by their parents. The Aries, maybe somebody betrayed you. Well, there's not a maybe. We already see. What's going on at work, Aries? Some type of an attack here. Somebody's making assumptions. So you got a Virgo that shows up. Yeah, it does look like, did you get fired? It seems like, Aries. Some of you, it seems like there may have been an incident that took place at work. Seven of Swords. All right, deception and envy. It's obvious that maybe somebody at work doesn't like you, Aries Nation. For some of you, this is you're experiencing some type of discrimination. It just seems like somebody is trying to maybe single you out in some type of way. Openness. I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe you're too open with certain people. Maybe you might be oversharing. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Entitlement. Trust. Okay, I think I see what's going on. Some of you have a third party at work. Maybe there's something like threatening. You feel threatened in some type of way. This feels like this has something to do with job security. Maybe some of you are wanting to ask for a raise. Maybe you're competing for another position. Some of you, it feels like, I don't know, are you in love with somebody? Is there a third party at work? Like, are you seeing somebody? Aries Nation, is that where the third party is? Because it seems like you're kind of nervous, defensive about something. We did talk about an instigator. I sense some type of harassment at work. Somebody might work too much. It looks like somebody lost their home. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely have. This is like an ex possibly watching you, an ex-friend, an ex-partner watching you, feeling jealous about something that you have going on for you that they don't have going on for themselves. And I talk about writing. Do you write, Aries Nation? It feels like that might be a gift or a talent of yours. Definitely have people watching you, Aries. It feels like somebody is watching you. Someone is watching you for the purpose of instigating. You're having a baby. Did you have a baby, Aries Nation? Some of you are parents, so maybe that might be an issue that's going on with work. Okay, you got some greed. Yeah, okay. That's what I feel that this is. And yes, somebody is coming to your door. Somebody's coming to make up with you. It just looks that way, Aries Nation. It looks like someone's trying to block you from opportunities. Random side note, some of you could be getting tattoos. Maybe you are a tattoo artist. Is somebody writing negative things about you? Okay, some of you might be thinking about going to school, or you are in school and maybe there's some issues there. I was saying a baby being born. I know this is a random side note. I want to go back to it before I forget about it. It looks like somebody is maybe looking online for somebody to sleep with. And it seems like somebody could be getting pregnant. So it looks like there's some type of pregnancy scare in this situation. And it looks like somebody's not wrapping it up. And somebody might get an STD. Just a random side note. So it kind of feels like maybe somebody lost their job. Or somebody is trying to get you to lose your job, Aries. And this is why somebody is instigating something. Did you lie to somebody at work? Because it definitely feels like somebody ends up getting caught in some type of a lie. It just feels like somebody is worried about their living situation. Storyteller, thank you. Making up tales that harm others. So that's what I see, deception and envy. Here's a rat. I think this is somebody you work with. Okay, a demon. Somebody's acting a fool, telling lies about you. I think this is somebody at work that doesn't like you. Somebody that envies you, or you feel this way about someone, Aries. And this is someone trying to block somebody's opportunities, I promise you. Didn't I say somebody's online? Somebody's getting caught up with an STD. Somebody's seeing prostitutes, this feels like. Yeah, this gossip. So somebody's starting mess. Song by Michael Jackson that was playing in my head. Wanna be starting something. Gotta be starting something. Somebody trying to start some mess with you. Put your name in some BS. Aries Nation. Or this is you doing this to someone. And like I said, if this is a third party situation, be careful, because it seems like you're gonna have a whole bunch of people in your business. That's just what this seems like, Aries. Like your privacy is being violated in some type of way. Somebody may feel like you're not deserving of your position. And somebody might be trying to strip that away from you by spreading some type of gossip. Maybe this is you online, Aries, a cross watcher. Maybe you're developing more of a following. Yeah, maybe that's where the increase is. Not all of you are influencers online, but it just seems like you're pushing through something right now. All right, Aries, it looks like there's some success that you are. There's an increase, it looks like, in your position or in some type of attention that you're getting. It looks like somebody has some type of is envious of maybe this attention that you're getting. It just seems like somebody is determined to F up your day, is what I feel. It just feels as if somebody feels like you do what you do, you make it look very easy. Or that it's just very easy for you to, maybe it's easier for you than it is for them with something. Yeah, I think maybe somebody else wants to be taken seriously and affirmed. And maybe they're not. And maybe this is why they're trying to sabotage you. It just seems like it's a respect factor at work. And somebody feels like their job security is threatened because of some type of wisdom or knowledge that you have that they feel like they lack. You leave your usual social circles behind. So this might be people that at work that maybe you felt like you would. These might be people that you felt that you could trust. And then it just seems like somebody turns their back on you in some type of way, or you see somebody's true face. Okay? In this situation, Aries Nation, that it might seem like somebody's your friend. Somebody is, it seems as though maybe they're happy for you or trying to get, I don't know, trying to help you out in some type of way. And it just seems like in the end there's some type of sabotage. Either, yeah, destructiveness. I think someone around you is being very destructive and trying to create some type of war. Betrayal, yeah. Some type of verbal altercation. There's some type of betrayal that I feel takes place in the workplace this week. And it's because somebody runs their mouth. And that song that I was talking about, that Michael Jackson song, he says, they call her mouth a motor. Somebody is running their mouth about you, or trying to embarrass you in some type of way. This seems like this is some type of public embarrassment. Yeah, somebody's throwing jabs at you, Aries Nation. Like I said, this feels like this is in front of other people, in the presence of other people. Because they don't like you, Aries, and they, I don't know, trying to humiliate you in some type of way. And for some of you, like I said, this is somebody that you call a friend, or somebody that you felt like you could trust at work. And it just seems like somebody is trying to expose someone. In other situations, it looks like this isn't a relationship. This relationship has become an addiction. And it looks like for some of you, you might be relying too heavily on someone else for your sense of self-worth. So it looks like your guides are trying to tell you to give yourself some more self-love. Because it looks like in whatever situation you find yourself in, this is not love. You don't feel loved. You don't feel appreciated. You feel like somebody is acting like an enemy. And like I did say, Aries Nation, it seems like you have more than one enemy. In some instances, though, Aries Nation, it seems like it's you that might be your own worst enemy at times. It seems like there might be some issues with self-doubt that maybe you're struggling with lately, Aries. It seems like maybe with something that you're doing, and it might look like you do things with ease, right? But it feels like, Aries Nation, in the background, what really might be going on beneath the surface having to do with you is that maybe there is a lack of confidence. Maybe there is a lack of self-esteem. And maybe this has something to do with something that you'd rather be doing with your time. Something that maybe you feel like you're ready to start up. And it could be a side business. Or maybe that's what you're currently doing now. I think in some way, in some area of your life, you feel lost. You feel overwhelmed. It feels like you have a lot of pressure on you. And maybe you feel like it's difficult for you to cope with these deadlines. Because it looks like maybe you're late for something. Maybe it's a flight. Maybe there is a need for you to be more organized and disciplined, and maybe that might take you a long way, Aries. Because in some instances, I think that it's your mind, it's your mental space that is the obstacle for you. It's the way that you're thinking about something. It's the way that you're approaching something. Maybe there is a situation where you have some fears, and maybe there's, yeah, precisely. And maybe there's a situation you've been avoiding. Maybe there's been a loss of some type. And I think maybe you're looking back on a situation with a lot of sorrow and regret. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. So maybe there are some disquieting feelings that are holding you back, Aries, from maybe getting something started. Because it just seems like there's, like I said, something that you wanted to start. An opportunity that maybe you've wanted to make for yourself, but you're putting it on hold. You're delaying your own happiness because of self-doubt. Because of fear. Or because of other people. No doubt, it seems like in your situation, other people are playing a part in this. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. So I don't know if there are some situations that come up where maybe you feel like you have to mask how you really feel or mask who you really are. It just seems like beneath the surface there might be some issues. Like I said, it might be you that's picking yourself apart, Aries Nation. So this might be an opportunity for you to change your mindset about something that's going on in your life. Aries Nation. Wait, Holy Spirit, show me what's going on with Aries Nation. Somebody has a porn addiction, it looks like. Aries. Oh. I feel like somebody likes to look at people in the nude online. Or spend a lot of time doing this. What's going on with Aries Nation? Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Oh, are there people around you that are putting you down, Aries Nation? Because it looks like maybe you're not surrounded by people that lift you up. And maybe emotionally that's something that's really tearing you apart. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? So I think this is what you might be asking yourself this week. Is this job what you really want? Are you postponing your happiness and your possible success with something because of this fear and self-doubt? Holy Spirit, what else is going on with the Aries Nation this week? So maybe this, since I saw a card here that talked about self-reflection, maybe this is something that you're dealing with, something that you're thinking about. I definitely feel like Aries Nation, you might be holding on to some anger here. Maybe this is you having some difficulty dealing with some anger. Because it feels like you're angry at something, maybe a situation that maybe you feel powerless to change, or maybe you tried to change something and you feel like it's been ineffective. Somebody's a smoker, by the way. Somebody smokes like a chimney. I think that you spend a lot of time, Aries Nation, thinking about the things that you're angry about. Replaying these thoughts over and over in your head. And maybe it's just causing you to be really amped up and angry a lot of the time for no reason. Not for no reason. I mean, your feelings are valid, Aries. It just seems like maybe you are letting your feelings build up inside of you. And maybe there is some difficulty with releasing these feelings that you're having currently. I think your anger has become trapped. And I think that maybe it's time to release this anger. Some of this anger is at a parent, maybe because of your childhood. Or this is because maybe you feel bullied. Maybe this is someone that's constantly putting their foot in their mouth about you. We did talk about gossip. Somebody always has something to say, is what I mean. Possibly a family member, some foolishness. Definitely feel like somebody's going out of their way to piss you off this week. And maybe that's something that you're thinking about. It might just be an isolated incident. Yeah, maybe it's about your career. Are you clear on what your soul really wants? What passion am I ready to pursue? That's what I mean. I feel like this might be something that maybe you're dealing with. Maybe you've come to some type of completion in your life, and maybe there's something new that I feel like you're ready to pursue. Not sure what this is about, Aries Nation, but it just seems like there's a lot of things that are on your plate this week. Okay, let's see what's going on with Aries Nation. Yeah, embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. So this is what I feel. I did say in the beginning, like when we talked about career, that maybe there's something that you'd rather be spending your time doing. It could even have something to do with school. Okay? Maybe you'd rather go to school. Maybe there's something new that you would like to undertake. You'd like to learn a new skill or a new trade, or like I talked about before, maybe you want to do something new entirely, and maybe this is something that you're curious about. just seems like somebody has the ability to help, but maybe they won't. Maybe they're being a bit greedy. What's going on with work? So there's a passion that you're ready to pursue. Yeah, it seems like you've been trying. Some of you, Aries Nation, it seems like you've been trying to improve your finances. And maybe they haven't improved yet. But it seems like if you're able to break away from this self-doubt, I think that you'll see that you can be absolutely certain that they will be able to improve soon. It just looks that way. It seems like maybe with your career, maybe you're looking for something where maybe you help other people. Maybe some of you, it seems like you might be really good with animals. It just seems like there's something that's distracting you. And it seems like it's your worries. Anyway, it just seems like, Aries Nation, what you might not see about your situation if there has been a job loss. Or if some of you are thinking about leaving a job, maybe you're just feeling a bit conflicted about what to do next or how to get something started. It just seems like there's some opportunities that are going to become available to you pretty soon. And it's going to be up to you to absolutely seize the moment on this. Seems like in the meantime, it might be necessary for you to break out of your normal, everyday type of thing, your everyday type of schedule. Because like I did say, it seems like something about your situation or your environment is very difficult for you to concentrate. It's difficult for you to focus. So I think maybe this is your guides encouraging you to go out in nature, Aries. Seems like there's a need for you to change your environment. Be still and listen to the spirits. Definitely feels as though your spirit guides have some very clear messages that are coming in for you this week. And so this is why it feels as though it's necessary for you to break away from your norm, the four walls of your mind. Okay? It might be very freeing for you to go outside, or maybe take a vacation. Maybe that's something that you had planned. Whatever the case is, it seems like maybe you might want to spend some time on your own. Maybe you do garden. Yeah. This is exactly it. It seems like something may have come to a halt. It happened that way because it needed to. It was necessary for you to take a pause on your journey, Aries Nation, in order for you to figure out what you want to do next. And I think that's the obstacle. We talk about this. I guess we're going to go in detail about it. Hex. And I say in the beginning of the reading, somebody, Aries Nation, Chief of Wickedness, is sending some negative energy your way. And like I did say in the beginning, this seems like someone is very persistent about this energy. And just like I said in the beginning, it seems like somebody is sending this negative energy to your home. And there's more than one person involved with this. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Didn't we talk about that? Deception and envy, the storyteller, demon. Somebody is definitely after you. Okay, got this rat here. Somebody's putting a hex on you, Aries Nation. And it seems like your spirit guides some type of binding spell is what this is. This is someone going out of their way, Aries Nation. Somebody have an accident around you. Just somebody going out of their way, Aries Nation, to place obstacles in front of you because of deception and envy. This is going on in some area of your life. For some of you, it's at work. For some of you, it's wherever this situation is. It's not for everybody. Yeah, some of you are in school, or this is something that you're finishing. What's going on, Aries Nation? Yeah, this is what I mean. Somebody acts like a friend, but they're really your enemy. We talked about this, leaving your usual social circles behind. This seems like this is someone that you know, Aries Nation, or somebody, like I said, that's a friend of yours, or that's posing like they're a friend. But there's really jealousy. Friend and acquaintance, whomever this is. I think you're going to see something for yourself. This is like a friend that's having conversations about you behind your back. Or this is family members running their mouth. You're telling your secrets to somebody, they're running back and saying it to somebody else. It's like somebody constantly has your name in their mouth. It's not usually the case though, Aries Nation. Or this is something that's going on with children. It looks like maybe you're protecting the children here. Yeah, these are people that you work with. See, disguise. I promise you. You got somebody here with a mask. Somebody is disguising who they really are. I feel like this is online in order to harass you. Yeah. Somebody's afraid to say what they really feel about you, so they say it behind your back. I don't know who's reading this is for, Aries, but okay, what is the advice, Holy Spirit? How do we get past this? Because it looks like you might have a situation with your health too. Or this is your guides. That's because you have integrity, Aries Nation, a cross watcher. And maybe some people around you lack that. And this is the reason for the intimidation tactics and the shenanigans. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So I think that this is your guides encouraging you to improve your health in some type of way, Aries Nation. Maybe you're really indulging in a lot of sweets or whatever. You're spending, I did talk to you before about maybe spending a lot of time indoors. And it seems like you're very stressed out. You're having some difficulty detaching from things that are going on in your life. It's creating anxiety. It seems like there's fear. And maybe there's some healing that genuinely, not maybe, because we have a card here that says I need to focus on my healing. It looks like there's some healing that genuinely does need to occur emotionally. But I feel like this could even be physically. And it seems like something that's going on in your environment makes it very difficult for you to be able to do that. Promise you, some of you must be dealing with a Gemini or a Capricorn, because this is the same advice card that came out. The advice here: take some form of action without regrets. Examine what's holding you back. We talked about that before. Examine what's holding you back. Self-doubt, fear is what is quite possibly holding you back, Aries Nation, because it looks like you're meant to step into the spotlight. And this is your guides this week, definitely encouraging you to look at what is genuinely standing in your way. And in some instances, Aries Nation, as I've stated several times, I think it might be you that's standing in your own way. Examine what's holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. We talked about that. We talked about postponement. You're delaying on something here. You're postponing something. Your own happiness, your own success here. Yeah, it might have something to do with things that are beyond your control. And I did say that there might be some other people around you that are creating these distractions and these disruptions in your life. Cut it loose. Examine what's holding you back and cut it loose. I say somebody's doing binding spells, trying to puppeteer a situation. You got some domination spells going on in the background. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. There's a decision, Aries Nation, that it feels like you're meant to make. And it seems like you've been half-stepping on this decision. You've been indecisive about something because it seems like you might be allowing your fear and anxiety to take over in the moment that you really are meant to trust yourself. So this is definitely the week to take authority over your situation. Some of you, I mentioned a baby, a birth of a child. Maybe some of you have been wanting, praying, and hoping to have a baby, and maybe you're afraid that maybe that's not going to happen. A baby or a family. It just seems like, Aries Nation, fertility news is coming in for some of you this week. This could be in the form of adoption or surrogacy or whatever the case is. It seems like there's a little, wow, a little baby that's entering your life. You might be getting some good news in that area. Finally, yeah. This is like a baby and kids. Like you want a family. You want to build that. It's coming in for you. It just seems like maybe some people that you've met before have not been your forever person. And maybe you're getting discouraged about it. See, there's something going on with your vehicle, driving. Be careful about driving this week, Aries Nation. It definitely feels like you have some type of a gift, Aries Nation, that's coming through. Or that your guides are trying to get you to take hold of. So this is definitely the week to be clear what you want. We talked about in making decisive action on the things that really genuinely matter to you. Audience. Talked about this gift that you have. It's up to you to have the courage to see it through. Not to allow your fears to stand in the way, Aries Nation. Now if you are it's precisely the case. For some of you, Aries Nation, you're having some type of, I spoke briefly about a legal situation that's going on. Wow, as soon as I part the deck, justice. Justice and victory. By the power of 3 by 3, Ma'at, deliver justice to me. Ma'at, yeah, you definitely have some type of justice coming in for you. If there's some type of legal situation that you're fighting, it seems like it will work out in your favor. And if there is money owed to you, Aries Nation, it seems like it's coming to you. Or a financial situation finds a way. You may find a way to turn around a financial situation by capitalizing on an opportunity that is coming in for you. But it will be contingent upon your actions on how you play this opportunity out. Are you going to freeze in the moment? Are you going to get too involved in your own head, overthinking a situation? Because it seems like you might be tempted to do so. Or there might be a situation where you might be thinking back on something where you have regrets about maybe something that you wish you had said or done. Yeah, I think there might be a chance for you to transform or change a situation, Aries Nation. And as we talked about in the beginning, the overall energy is war and peace. I feel like this could be you making peace with someone else, or this is you making peace within about something that is guilt tripping you. You might be guilt tripping yourself about something, Aries or cross watcher or whatever the case is. Some of you, I feel like this is school. Maybe on some level with school, academics, you might feel inadequate in some type of way. Or you might feel with your work that you're constantly having to compete with other people. You might feel like you're constantly in the process of evaluating yourself. But maybe it is time to reevaluate your goals. This feels like this is what this week is about. And the people that you spend time with this week, Aries Nation, are going to make a huge difference with that. And it's not to say that you have to rely on validation from other people, because it's not always about that. But this week, I think it is. Because this self-doubt is causing you to ask yourself, maybe, I won't say that they're mindless questions, but it just seems like this is what you're surrounding your mind with. These numbing thoughts about self-doubt. Aries Nation, well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found, Aries Nation, that this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you already haven't, and if you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you're kept in the loop whenever I drop a new video for a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Aries Nation, for deciding to spend this time with me. It is much appreciated. Have a peaceful, blessed, and prosperous week, Aries Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.